Hello everyone, welcome to Car Radio. This is Van the Young Petrolhead. Now today I have something quite different for you guys. Today I'm going to be talking about racetracks. Not any racetracks, popular racetracks and why they're popular and cool. So enjoy the video and let's get on to the racetracks. First up we have the Nurburgring 24-hour track. Located in the city Nurburg in the state Rhineland-Palatinate in Germany. The 24-hour track hosts 24-hour races on a 25-kilometer track, which is quite ironic, isn't it? The 24-hour track is a combination of the Nordschleife track and the Grand Prix track. Now, you may be wondering, what does Nordschleife mean? It means the North Loop. The Nurburgring is very famous as it's a giant track and it's really hard to master. A lot of car companies test their cars here for lap times and bragging rights. It's really hard to complete the track with a bad handling car. The lower the time, the better. If you're faster, you can brag to the other companies. Imagine Porsche going and bragging to BMW about their Panamera Turbo being faster around the track than their 7 Series, so you know what I mean. Anyways, on the 24-hour track, there are many race cars driven there during the races, from various classes such as SP1 to SP8. The difference between them is the engine displacement. The fastest production car on the Nürburgring as of now is a Mercedes-Benz AMG 1. It's a limited production supercar, it's really fast and it's got the fastest production car time on the Nürburgring. The next track we have is the Autodromo Nazionale Monza. Now I might have butchered it, but I'm not Italian, so I can't do anything about it. Now this track is located in the city of Monza in Italy, and it's known as a temple of speed for its high-speed straights and similarly high-speed corners. It's quite a popular F1 track as well. The track was built in 1922 and only took 110 days to build. It became the world's third permanent racetrack. This is really crazy because 110 days isn't that long for a really big racetrack like this. And it's built so well that it's been 103 years since they built it and it's still standing. It's a good track. The track hosts F1, F2, F3 and also F4 races. It even hosts GT Touring and Prototype Racing series. Quite the multitasker, right? Now the third is the Suzuka circuit in the Japanese city of Suzuka. Kinda obvious, right? Well, an interesting thing is the fact that it's operated by Honda Mobility Land, which is a subsidiary of Honda. Now Honda is in itself a multitasker. They make cars, they make bikes and they make mopeds. They're good at what they do. Now an interesting thing about Suzuka is it's well known for its unique figure 8 like shape. The shape is sort of like a figure 8 but with a lot more corners. This is a different shape for F1 because most F1 tracks don't look like this and Suzuka is the only one that looks like this. Now, if you thought Monza was a multitasker, Suzuka is about 2 levels ahead, as it hosts everything from F1 to motorcycles, and many more in between. Next up is the Mount Panorama Circuit in Bathurst, New South Wales, Australia, known for hosting the Bathurst 1000 and the Bathurst 12-hour race. Now, this track is very complicated to drive on. It's sort of like a mountain road, but tougher to drive on. The corners are kind of sharp in some points and there are elevation changes quite often, so it's not the easiest track to drive on. You have to be a good driver and your vehicle has to be good enough to drive on the track. You have to be able to basically carry speed, you have to be agile and you have to be precise to do everything correctly. And if you crash or drive slowly, that's sort of like a failure. You have to be good enough to drive on the Mount Panorama Circuit. You have to be very skilled to drive on it. The thing is, they host a lot of GT3, F3 and a lot more types of races at this circuit. This is a really interesting circuit to me because I like it. It's interesting as it's like sort of like a mountain road. It's good to cruise on, but it's a racetrack, so I wouldn't really advise cruising on it. Now the very last one is the WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. This is a really popular track. If you watch some American YouTubers or foreign YouTubers, you might know this track. It's located in Central California in America. It's generally not used for F1 races, but some people take F1 cars there to enjoy driving them. What's the point of owning a several $1 million F1 car if you don't even drive it on a racetrack? Now, Laguna Seca is really well known for its corkscrew corner, which is a really tough corner with a change in elevation. It's not your average racetrack corner, but it's a challenge of its own. Now, if you thought the track was a challenge, so is the corner, so good luck. Now, another thing is, I talked about taking F1 cars there. Usually, they don't organize races because they're not FIA affiliated to do races, but the people who buy them are welcome to drive them there. Now, another thing about this racetrack is they're known for hosting historic cars, motorcycles, and lots of sports cars on race days or show days. Now, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want to support me, hit the subscribe button. And that's me signing off.